X Factor here? You got X Factor?
I'm good. I think
because
I think our X Factor is going to be one of the receivers. That's what I think. I don't know who's it going to be. Like you said, the opposite of maybe Marlon Humphrey. Our 2 or 3 guy could maybe go off like Deontay, because I don't know if they're going to focus on Claypool. Maybe I'm reading too much into the TV narratives, and Deontay goes off. I don't know.
Yeah, because I did check that.
You checked this again.
I did check that.
So Claypool could go off this week. One of our 3 receivers.
Well, yeah, because this is the thing. When they were talking about the whole Claypool's drawing all this coverage, Malcolm Butler's following him around. That wasn't the case. Malcolm Butler did follow him around for a good amount, but he didn't exclusively follow him. And when he did play man. And I thought Malcolm did a really good job. It was weird because I felt Chase still played well, but he didn't get a lot of targets. And Malcolm Butler did do a good job of being handsy with Chase in that 5-yard area. And he did struggle to get off of that a little bit. But for some of the, in terms of Chase's downfield routes where he was coming open, Ben, I don't know what it was.
It goes back to what you're saying, taking what the defense gave us,
Well,
right?
this is the thing. So not just taking what the defense gave him. Sometimes Ben was predetermined where he would go, where it was, all right, ball snap. He's looking to Juju right now, even though guys were coming open downfield. Chase being one of them. I was actually a little frustrated for Chase because I was like, man, dude, Chase should be killing right now, but we're not looking at him and it's making me mad. Knowing Ben, though, and knowing just the offense in general and Randy Fiegner, they're going to see that and they're telling themselves right now, man, look, we gave the Titans DBs too much respect. We gave Malcolm Butler too much respect, not really going at him with Claypool. Get him more involved because when we and I sent you some of the pictures in terms of you would see Malcolm Butler one-on-one with Claypool, but Juju on a linebacker, even though he has a safety helping him, it's the optical illusion of you think it's Juju on a linebacker and it's not. It's really Juju with this safety. Safety's playing him high to low. The linebacker's just giving him body position. And sometimes, like I said, it would get Ben. It would catch him off guard. And ultimately, we saw the things that played off of that. But for me, Chase Claypool one-on-one with Malcolm Butler, that's open to me. Though, and when we talk about just the decision-making last week, and that's kind of why we kind of went back and forth the other day, that to me is I would take that throw 1,000 times over Juju on a linebacker with 2 safeties closing in or a safety just sitting over top of Juju from the snap of the ball. That's not open to me. That's not a good throw. And you have to be perfect every time. Otherwise, it ends up how it ends up. That's my only thing. I think this week, though, they're going to see that and know that, hey, man, Chase is physical. Man, Malcolm Butler tried to bully Chase at times, and Chase, man, was driving him off the ball. Like, I love Chase's mindset and his energy because even though he was being used as not even a decoy, just they were putting him into just run block at times. I just love the enthusiasm that you would see his body language. Man, he's out here literally blocking all day and he's getting hype after a block, moving a guy 2 to 3 yards. Like, I love that about him because we know if you can keep your energy high when the ball is not coming to you, man, when you get those opportunities, we know you're going to cook. So for me, man, I think that we're going to see him be featured a lot more this week than last week, man.
All right, so I'll say Claypool X Factor then. Like I said, I think it's going to be one of the receivers. I don't know who it's going to be, but maybe Claypool's due.
And I think he's perfect for this matchup, man. When you talk about just the physical nature of Steelers and Ravens, dude, watching Claypool on tape last week really like solidified the physical. Because we know from an athletic ability standpoint, he's fast, he can catch, but I just enjoyed just seeing how physical he was all game, man.
You mentioned the blocking. Do you remember whenever we drafted him, that whole Notre Dame video came about?
Absolutely.
Dude, you should send me or tell me where these things are because maybe we could find some of these clips that I don't know if they're out there. We could be sending them out like, yo,
show you, man.
Yo, look at Claypool blocking here. Steelers football, Steeler mentality.
Dude, the whole time I'm watching him on tape, I'm like, bro, I absolutely love his energy. It reminded me of like a bigger, more athletic version of Hines Ward. Like no exaggeration. Really just watch him, just like, oh my. And Malcolm Butler, I respect him because Malcolm has that little guy energy. I love little guy energy where, all right, he's undersized, but he's out here puffing his chest, talking crazy, pointing at you, pushing. Like, you see them go back and forth from the start of the game last week, man. And literally, man, even in the fourth quarter, it did not matter. Chase is still trying to get after him, pushing him. I think one time he took him to the sideline. I was like, heck yeah, man, that's what I'm talking about, baby. If you going to block, do it the right way. So I think that's
my X Factor.
So you're going to take that shit?
You don't have him? Are we agreeing on this? Are we agreeing on Claypool?
You told me it was Deontay, man. Did you say Deontay?
I said no. You clarified everything though. Oh. Maybe you shouldn't have said anything. Because I have new information now. I said whoever's going to be the open guy. Yeah. Maybe they're paying too much attention to Claypool, so Deontay gets wide open and Ben goes to him. So now you just said everything.
Yeah.
You tipped your hand too much. Now I got to say Claypool.
No, that's cool, man. Because for me, the real X factor is Justin Tucker.
Come on.
What?
No. What I mean is, if you're gonna say Claypool, just say Claypool. Don't make me saying him sway you.
No, I just wanted you to say him.
We could agree on that.
No, I didn't think he was the X factor. I think he was going to play well regardless.
All right.
Tucker's the X factor. Tucker's good from 60. That's the issue.
Man. So kicker's X factor. The Boz Tucker matchup. Or you just want to say one player?
It's just
See,
I
said the matchup last week.
Yeah, it's just one because I'm not worried about. We know what Boz is. We know his range. Tucker is kind of like when you create your player on Madden. Imagine most of us create our players as quarterbacks, safeties, receivers, running backs. Imagine if you just created your player on Madden as a kicker, and he's like the perfect kicker, man. Like, it's crazy. I don't know what is on his leg. It's like a nuclear warhead, but literally this dude is money and stupid accurate. I've never seen anything like it throughout my life. Yeah. We need to make sure that it's not one of those situations where, game winning kick on the line, because I can assure you he's not Gostkowski and he will hit it from the logo. That's all I'm saying with that. So take that for how you want to take it, but let's make sure it's not one of those situations. It could be a 3-point game. I don't have an issue with that. Just make sure it's not is he going to miss the game when he kicked like the dude last week? Let's sit here hold our fingers. I can promise you.
Or Vinatieri last year.
I can assure you, don't even get yourself in that position. He don't miss. Not like that.